Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot, where today I'm going to be stepping a little bit out of my comfort zone, because as you can see, we don't have a tarot deck at all. I've got the Pocket Lenormand created by Wiser Tarot, and this is one of the most beautiful Lenormand decks I know. I've got the Deviant Moon ones too, you've seen those. Of course they're awesome because Patrick Valencia created them and they're beautiful, but this one is a lot more simplistic, and there's cards in here that you're not going to get in any other Lenormand deck. And I love the way the box is set up. You see it just slides right there, and what you see over here are the Zodiac coins created by Midnight Oracle. Now these, what I'm going to do, I mean you could probably guess at this point, so I'm going to draw a coin from every single one of the coins in this, like one Zodiac at a time, and share a Lenormand message. Now as I said, this is stepping out of my comfort zone. I do not know the Lenormand as well as I know the tarot. I don't share it like ever. I do like unboxing videos, I do reviews, I do challenges and stuff on Instagram when a place the doc shares them on there, so I'm getting more comfortable with it. But, you know, this is stepping out. This is sharing it with all of you. So I need your help with this. I need you to let me know if you enjoyed it. I need you to let me know if it made sense to you, because we're doing all 12 of the Zodiacs, and each of you are one of those. I think there's 13 if you count that Vociferous or whatever it's called, but we're not, unless it's in here. I don't remember if it's in here or not. But unless you're that one, I probably won't do that one because I don't follow that very well. So we're going to do the 12 signs. You know, there's Aries, which is coming up at the making of this video. There's Taurus, there's Gemini, there's Cancer, there's Leo, there's Virgo and Libra, and then Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. There's like the whole 12 zodiacs, the wheel. So that's exactly what we're going to do. As I said, I'm not comfortable 100% with the Lenormand. It's a new thing. It's a form of divination. And I like to have all of these under my belt so that I can share as much knowledge as I possibly can to inspire with as much as I can with all of you. So we've got right here, and these are probably my favorite part of this deck, next to a single card that I hope comes up eventually so I can show it to you. And I'll put a link in the description below so that you can check out that unboxing video and the review of it, so you can see all the cards, and put the description in the description below, the link of where you can purchase it as well. But you see here, there's keywords for each and every one of the different cards. So you know, you can have that as the flip off, the start off, the kick off. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to word there, but you've got all that information right there that you can utilize to make your own reading. So even if you're like me and you don't have any idea about what the Lenormand is about, the more you work with it, the more it's going to stick in your head. That's how you learn tarot. You know, you get those keywords, you have those messages, and they help give you that information that you can use to make the reading make sense. So I'm going to set these beauties aside so that we have them and we can refer to them if we need them, which I totally will. Keep that little thing in the bottom, get all the cards out. There we go. And we'll set this aside because I clearly see that's not a card. It's just the title card. So we'll set that aside, and you see how simple. It's 36 cards, and they're absolutely beautiful and so simple. I love this deck. Okay, I'm going to pull one out at a time. There is no specific one we're going to pull out. We're just going to see. You can take a guess, but I mean, I won't know what you guessed. Mix them around a little bit. Like I love these coins. I love how just simple they are and how much, you know, they connect with things. Like if I'm doing your personal reading, tarot, of course, I'm not as comfortable with this yet. I'll use these to connect to your zodiac signs. So which one's coming first? This is the one that came out. Boom, boom, boom. And there it is, it's Taurus. And if you look closely, you can see that bull right there. So it has that Taurus bull stubbornness at times, patience at its best, little fixed earth sign right there. We're going to set it right there, and I'm going to shuffle the cards. We're not going to do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because we've got a lot of zodiac signs to get through. So he's going to do this and thank the cards for giving us their voice, for giving me a voice to share with all of you. If your sun, moon, rising, any connection that you have with Taurus, if you're just looking for that patience and that stability that Taurus has, that comfort and enjoy everything, every material aspect of life and all the comforts of life, if you have that energy and you want to connect with it, then this one's for you. I'm going to fan them out. I feel like it's shuffled enough. I'm going to draw 3. And see what message they want to share with you, Taurus. Got the 3 right there. Fan them back out. And what do we have? The moon, the heart, and the ring. So I'm going to actually use the keywords so I do not get this wrong and I can really give you the most information that we have. And that's why it's so important to have like things like this. And they're right there in your deck. So you have them whenever you need them. Moon, according to this, the moon is right here, 32. 32, that's interesting. 3 and 2 equals 5. 5 in the tarot is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is astrologically connected to Taurus. So that's a really cool little connection right there, isn't it? The moon is intuition, illusion, imagination, sensitivity, and subjectivity. So Taurus, if you're watching this, trust your intuition more. Look past the illusions. Trust yourself and utilize that imagination to focus on what you love and enjoy. Be sensitive to yourself, patient with yourself, and don't subject yourself to any kind of doubt or everything. Be open to the opportunities that are arising. If you have dreams, trust them. Don't let those illusions or doubt hold you back. Believe in yourself. Embrace that emotional side of you and really make your life what you want it to be. With the heart following, heart is right here on the same side of the card. It's 24, which relates to 2 and 4, combining to make 6, which relates it to the Lovers of the Major Arcana, which we think of as heart. So there we have that connection. I will probably do this and connect the Lenormand to the tarot because tarot is what I know, tarot is what I trust, and tarot is what I love. But heart, the keywords here are love, emotions, tenderness, and forgiveness. So forgive the people that have hurt you in the past. Forgive yourself for those mistakes you might have made, for the doubt that you might have held onto. Be, again, like the moon said, tender with yourself. Trust those emotions and let your emotions and heart lead you forward. And that leads us to 25, 7, the chariot, taking control, and that ring. And the ring is the 25 of the 24 of the heart. So it follows it in the Lenormand sequence. And it says union, promise, commitment, and contracts. You know, the more you get past those illusions, the more you believe in your dreams, the more you let your heart lead you in what you do, the more you're going to create that perfect union, not just with the others, but with yourself as well. You know, make a promise to yourself that you'll believe in your dreams, that you'll listen to your heart. And make that commitment that you have to yourself. Make that commitment to others as well. The things you want to achieve. Believe that you have what it takes to achieve them. So believe in yourself, Taurus. That's what this Lenormand message says. Like, trust your intuition, follow your heart, and make those commitments that feel right to you. You know, it's like Taurus is one of the signs that's the most, they're seen as the most stubborn, but that stubbornness can take you so far because you know what you want and you're willing to go get it. So don't doubt yourself. Take those emotions, take that heart, and see where that heart can lead you by listening to it and letting love lead you in everything you do. Okay, Taurus is complete. Let's set the coin aside because we don't want to just keep drawing the Taurus one. So which one's going to come up next? There we have it, and it's Scorpio. So we go from fixed earth to fixed water. There is your scorpion right there. Scorpios, are some of the most creative signs of the zodiac. I truly believe that. They can get in their feels, you know, get under that ocean of emotion and just let those emotions overwhelm them, cause them to feel doubt, make them just doubt themselves. But there's one Scorpio that I always like to point out, the power that a Scorpio truly possesses. Chad Kroeger, the lead singer of Nickelback. Nickelback is my favorite band, and I've been obsessed with them for a very, very long time. The lead singer, Chad Kroeger's birthday is November 15th, which makes him a Scorpio. Now, if anybody has had people tell him that he's not good enough, tell them that they're not good, that their other music sounds the same, that, you know, I think he was actually voted the ugliest rock star ever, and he didn't let that hold him back. This man is one of the most talented songwriters in the entire world. Not only does he write songs for Nickelback, one of the most popular bands in the world to this day, you know, past all the haters and stuff, they're getting there. They're getting their voice. They're getting noticed for the power that they have. Not only does he write songs for his own band, he writes songs for others too. I think he does voice work and voice actors too, so he's never let anything hold him back. Scorpios, you are talented. You are gifted. Do not let your emotions overwhelm you. Okay, what do the cards want to share with you, Scorpio? This one's just right there, isn't it? Like, pick me. And this one. And this one. Okay, we have our 3. What message do we have for you, Scorpio? Lily, snake, and child. So we have these 3, that lily. How pretty is that lily? I love, 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 love the way that lily looks. It's just that blue and that dark. I don't know if a lily like that truly exists, but if it did, I can't stand the smell of lilies. I'm allergic to them, but I would love to look at it, so we'll just appreciate the card. Okay, Lily is creativity, wisdom, intimacy, and sexuality. And I've read that Scorpios are some of the most sexual and sensual sign of the zodiac. So you have that. You have that ability to create. Focus on what you love. Like, again, Nickelback. Take that band, for example. The songs that this man writes and this band creates and plays, there's some that are extremely sexual, extremely sensual, and then there's some that are so empowering that just uplift and inspire the world. So that ability that you have, Scorpio, to create, believe in it, believe in yourself, create by using the wisdom that you have, be intimate with yourself and intimate with others, share your heart, don't let those emotions overwhelm you, let those emotions lead you. Snake, I'm not a fan of snakes, terrified of snakes, if I'm being honest, but the snake of the Lenormand shows a little bit of fear as well. It's danger, deceit, ambition, and seduction. So don't let that deceit, those people that make you feel like you aren't good enough, those people that bring you down and make you feel that you just can't achieve what you want, don't let them hold you back. Don't let that hinder you from creating the life that you want. The key I want to show right here, like that part right there, you see it? Right there. It says ambition. Be ambitious. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you want to achieve. Personally, I also see the snake as knowledge. You think of the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, where the snake, she took the bite of the apple with the snake, and that gave her the knowledge, and she was forced to leave the garden. She and Adam were forced to leave the Garden of Eden. So that ambition, have that, embrace that, be ambitious and focus on what you want. Again, you have that example of Chad Kroeger and that ability he had to keep going. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You can create the life that you want by using that wisdom that is within you and not letting that doubt or that fear of danger hold you back. And that leads us to the child. The child is labeled 13, which relates it to death of the major arcana of the tarot. And letting that doubt die, the doubt you've been holding on to in the past, that doubt that made you think you weren't good enough. Let it go so you can believe in your ability to create that strong foundation that you deserve. 1 and 3 equals 4, the number of the Emperor, and a strong foundation. Child in the Lenormand is innocence, new beginnings, something small and naive. So we have that something small in new beginnings, that not being afraid to begin again, not being afraid to take that pain that you experienced and create something from your pain so that you can believe in yourself. Those new beginnings await you. You have that confidence and that wisdom. You've learned from those dangers. You learn from that doubt, and you know that creative ability you possess, that you can create anything. Embrace that inner child and have fun with it too. So that is your message from Lenormand. Scorpio, I'm going to set Scorpio in the fixed earth right over here and move right on. I'm going to give it a couple little shuffles so we can get the energy going and see which zodiac sign is up next. There we have it. Which one is this? Virgo. Virgo. So now we have the mutable earth. Virgo, there's no one quite as creatively talented as you. You're one of the most creative signs of the zodiac, and everything that you focus on, you plan for, and you perfect, you can achieve. You might be the virgin of the zodiac when it comes to the symbology, but you are also the most beautiful. Like, you have those ideas that you can bring beauty into life. You have this kind soul that wants to help and be there for others, and you are such a beautiful and kind light in the world. Do not doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Anything you set your mind to, you can achieve. Little piece of information. Anybody watching this saying, why didn't she say that about my sign? You're all like that. You can all achieve anything that you set your mind to. Virgos are just a little bit better at paying attention to the little fine details that go with it. Okay, drawing the cards, or fading the cards out and drawing the cards. It's this one, and this one. What message do we have for you, Virgo? The man, the rider, and the man again. This one screams take action to me. I haven't even started yet, but this is one of the things I was talking about. This has two different versions of certain cards that kind of shows that individuality and the differences between all of us. Like this man, he might be blind. He's got his walking stick and everything, and he's got his glasses on, so he can't necessarily see. And as you're focused on what you want, Virgo, and what you want to create, you don't see the outcome necessarily, but take action on it. Don't be afraid to take action on it. Even the writer there, one, that is action. Don't be afraid to take action on your ideas. See it in your mind's eye of what you want to achieve. 28 and man, according to our little keywords, is masculinity, yang energy, active force. So you are that active force. You are that beginning idea. Whatever you set your mind to, you can create. That energy of the rider that follows. I have to find the rider card or the keywords right here so I can get it right. News, message, arrival, and speed. You know, don't just sit around with this idea. Take action on it. Believe it. And then we go right back to that man. That man is 28, so it relates 2 and 8 equals 10, the Wheel of Fortune of the major arcana, and it's masculinity again, yang energy, active force. You are that active force. Whatever you want to ride yourself towards, whatever you want to drive yourself towards, whatever you want to create, don't be afraid to take action on it. You have everything that you need to succeed. You only need to believe that you do. Again, that planning energy that you possess. You possess that energy to plan for and make perfection on anything that you set your mind to. Whatever you want to put your attention to, whatever you want to plan, whatever you want to perfect, take action on it. Believe in it and ride your own chariot, taking action on standing for what you believe in. So that is your message, Virgo. We're moving right along. We've got 3 down, 9 to go. A little shuffling in store to get the cards all nice and back to normal. We should be knocking 3 times too, huh? That's what we're supposed to do in the tarot, so. Fresh to go for who's up next. Who's up next? There it is, and it's a sign of the twins. We went fixed, mutable, mutable. So it's kind of cool how they're working, huh? There is the Gemini sign. We have 2, it seems like pregnant seahorses on this one, but it's the twins. So we've got that energy right there. And what message are we going to share with you, Gemini? Give it a little shuffle and talk about how awesome you are, Gemini, as we connect with your energy to the cards. The sign of the mutable mind. You are the sign most capable of that mind. Whatever you really, I said this with Virgo too, but whatever you set your mind to, you can achieve. Some Geminis that I've met and I've experienced are narcissistic. They put themselves first in everything. But, everybody's a little bit different. You have those narcissists out there. You have those people that just will step on anybody to get what they want. But, that can have control, that can have confidence, that shows the confidence these people have. And Geminis, you should have that confidence too. You can do anything. You're not necessarily going to have to step on people's shoes in order to get what you want. Put yourself first and trust yourself in order to achieve what you want to achieve. What message does the Lenormand, have to share with you, Gemini? I've got this one, if I can get it. It's like, no, not me. And this one. Let's see what your message is, Gemini. Fish, tree, and whip. So it's interesting too. There's only 36 cards in this, and yet we're pulling 3 different ones every single time. Now that I've said that, we're going to start repeating, but we're not there yet. Fish. Fish is all about abundance. I don't know why that one sticks in my head more than others, but it very much is. Money, abundance, prosperity, and values. So if you want to make money, you have to go for it. You have to, in the fish, I picture that in the ocean of emotion, breathing the water and everything. Focus on those emotions. You're the mutable air sign of the Zodiac, so you're the mutable mind. Your mind might play a part, a logic and everything, plays a huge part in your life. But if you want to make that abundance, money, prosperity, and make your life feel valuable and focus on those values that you want, pay attention to your emotions as well, because the more you're passionate and you're focused on what you love to do, the more the work's going to be easier and you're going to be able to achieve your goals. Tree, that is labeled 5. That's change and transformation when it comes to numerology and the tarot, at least the way I read it. And it's health, grow, ancestry, and the past. So you're focused on that abundance. You want to achieve that money. Learn from those experiences of your past. Appreciate the nature and the earth that's all around you. Focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on being appreciating the health that you have under you, the growth that you are working towards as you go towards that abundance idea, and focus on what you want and what makes your heart sing, because emotions, that's what I'm focusing on with the fish. And then we have the ancestry in the past. Learn from those experiences of the past. Learn from your past. Learn from the ancestors that have come before you. The more you have that knowledge within you, the more you're going to be able to achieve and grow your goals and find that abundance and money that you deserve. Then, of course, we have the whip. The whip is not a fun card, and it comes at the end. There might be some conflict. There might be some abuse, arguments, and punishment. That's what the whip says in the key words right here. So be careful. There might be some people that don't want you to succeed. There might be those people that want to succeed from the ideas that you have. So don't necessarily share those ideas until you have something, that you're already proud of, that someone's not going to take from you. Be aware that, there might be conflict. There might be issues with that. Arguments might come about. There might be obstacles that you have to face. But that's why it's important to listen to your heart and let your heart lead, because you love what you do and you're not going to give up. So don't give up on your goals. It might be hard work on your part. There might be issues, might be obstacles, might be conflict, but you can learn from those experiences of your past and you can find that abundance you deserve, Gemini. Never, ever, ever doubt yourself. Okay, moving right along. We're going to pull the next one after I do a 1, 2, 3 of the deck. I love how small these cards are and everything. They fit so perfectly in your hand. And the illustrations, so simple but so beautiful. Knock 3 times. And which zodiac sign is up next? There we have it. I don't know why I was pulling them upside down, but that symbol in the back is very pretty, isn't it? Libra. Libra, we're into the cardinals. We went fixed, mutable, mutable, cardinal. Cardinal air. So we went from the mutable air to the cardinal air. What is going to be shared for you, Libra? Libra is one of the most, Gemini, you have that strong mind. You need to believe anymore. One of the things I've learned about Libra, or I've read about Libra, is that you care a lot more about the ones you love and your significant others and partners, and you want them to succeed, which causes you not to trust yourself as much as you should, to focus on your own happiness as well. Because those loved ones of yours, they want you to be happy too. So what message wants to come up for you, Libra? Set that aside so I can do this. I've got this one right here. Actually, that one. That one's like, no, pick me. Pick me. Then we have this one and this one. So what message do we have for you, Libra? Ship, woman, and heart. So very empowering, very loving message here. Very listening to your emotions. Let's start with that ship. The ship is labeled 3, creativity and creation itself. Travel, distant lands, change, and adventure. So what do you want to achieve, Libra? Where do you want to go? Do you want to take a trip? Do you want to travel? Put yourself first. Don't make sure that you're happy as well. The happier you are, the happier your spouse is going to be, and everybody in the relationship is going to be happy. So, focus on that adventure. Focus on where you want to go. Woman is labeled 29. The 29 is on the second keyword thing, and it says feminine, yin energy, intuitive force. Trust your intuition, feminine energy. Be kind to yourself, kinder to yourself, more compassionate. Check with those emotions, trust yourself, and really decide where you want this ship to take you, what adventure you want to embark on next. And that leads us to heart. Heart is 24 of the Lenormand. That is on this card. Love, emotions, tenderness, and forgiveness. We focused up one of the other zodiac signs. I think it was one of the first ones, maybe Taurus, had the heart as well. And that heart, like the woman says right there, pay attention to your emotions. Decide what really makes your heart sing. And that's going to lead you on an adventure that you truly love and enjoy. One that you're really going to want to take and run. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to check in with those emotions and focus on that emotional side of yourself. Like we talked about with Gemini, and when we get to Aquarius, we might talk about it too. The logical, or the signs of the mind, the signs of air, will have that logical mind that's usually front and center. But the more you focus on what makes your heart sing, the more you're going to create a life that you truly love and enjoy. So pay attention to those adventures. Go on the adventure within so that you can connect with that part of yourself and see what makes your heart sing so you can create a life that you truly love and enjoy. So that is your message, Libra. Who do we have up next? Do my little 3-card shuffle. Or I don't know why I called it 3-card shuffle, because I do it 3 times. That's why, and I did it. And this is why I don't usually do it like this, because I just kind of send the cards everywhere. But they're so small, they work really, really well for this. So done that. Knock 3 times. And who is up next? There we have it. What do we have there? We have the crab. So we have Cancer up next. I love how Libra and Cancer go hand in hand there. We've got the cardinal air sign and the cardinal water sign. So they both have that not afraid to begin, not afraid to be the path setters to inspire others. And my 2 best friends in the entire world, The dude is a Libra and the woman is a Cancer. So they're husband and wife, and both of them want the other one to be happy more so than they do themselves a lot. So I think that's really interesting. They both came up there. What message do we have for you, Cancer? And I love how, you know, we have these messages right here that seems so empowering and everything, and it's kind of all has that same message that I get with the tarot all the time, because I'm here to empower and inspire. I didn't even realize when I started doing the tarot and divination and stuff that that's what I was called to do, like with the messages, but that's what seems to come up. And Cancer, you are the kindest, most compassionate sign of the Zodiac, and like Libra, you like to put others before yourself, and those people love it. You know, you're there for everybody. You're focused on their happiness, but those people you love and want to help, they want to help you and want you to be happy too. So let's see what the cards have to share with you, Cancer. We've got that one right there, and this one right here. So I've got all those. Let's take the cards back, set them aside, and what do we have for you, Cancer? The key. You have the key to your own happiness, so what you want to achieve. Man, taking action on those things, and the cross, you know, that faith, and also those burdens, let them go. So the more I'm doing this, I like, you know, when you step out of your comfort zones, you learn things, and I'm getting a little bit more confident as I go. So yay me, and I hope you were enjoying these. Like I said, you know, let me know in the comments if this makes sense to you, if it inspired you, and makes you really go after your dreams. So here you are, Cancer, 33, that's double of the creativity and creation itself. 36 would give you, 3 and 3 gives you 6, so you have that self-reflection as well to focus on what you love. 33 key is discovery, solutions, access, revelation, and answers. So by taking that time to look within, to discover those secrets of your soul and reflect on where you've been, can give you the solutions to your issues, the solutions to your problems, and give you the access you need to go after your ideas and your dreams. You know, the revelation, the answers that you seek, you have those within. You are the key to finding your own happiness when you believe in yourself, and when you take that information and that knowledge you've accrued and you take action on your ideas. There's that man, and that man, I believe we met with Virgo, but I don't remember. You know, they're all kind of jumbled together. But that man, he's the one with the walking stick. He's the one that can't see, and you can't necessarily see your path or where you're headed. But when you trust yourself and you listen to that inner voice and you learn from those experiences, then you can go after what you want and you can achieve what you set your mind to. The man is masculinity, yang energy, active force, taking that active force, taking action on your ideas, taking the path that feels right to you. You have the key to that. Those answers that you have within you that you learn from your experiences can give you the action you need to go after or to succeed at whatever you want to succeed at. And then we have the cross. The cross is not exactly a positive one, and you know why are the Gemini was the same way, that the negative one was at the end. So it's kind of like the completion, but you know, we can overcome when you believe in yourself and you trust your intuition and you're not afraid to take action. Then you can overcome the obstacles that you face. I was looking at the keywords right here, so it came out faith because that's the first keyword right there. Faith, adversity, sacrifice, duties, and suffering. So perhaps you suffered at the expense of other people for too long. Perhaps that's caused you to doubt yourself and make you feel like that you couldn't do stuff. But you're that cardinal water sign, Cancer. Anything that you set yourself to, anything that you really trust that you can do, you know, when you have that faith in yourself and the faith in the powers that be, and faith, you know, the sacrifices that you've made led you to this ability to create what you want, to take action on the ideas, because those might be the keys to succeeding and overcoming whatever life throws at you, is this belief and this confidence that you have what it takes to take action on your ideas, even if you don't have all the answers just yet. So you've got enough, Cancer. Whatever you want to do, you are the key to succeeding at it. So that is your message, Cancer. Who's up next? We're going right along. I mean, we're already half an hour here, but we are halfway through the zodiac signs, because I can count over here in the corner that we have 6 of them. You know, Sagittarius hasn't been up yet, Aries hasn't been up yet, and Aquarius hasn't been up yet. I mentioned these. I mean, there's a few that haven't as well, but I mentioned those 3 because that's my sun, moon, and rising signs. We haven't seen them yet, so we'll see if those come up. Capricorn, you haven't been up yet either, so we shuffled them a little bit, knocked on them 3 times. Who is up? Ha! I said Sagittarius first. There's Sagittarius. That's my sun sign, in case you were curious. So Sagittarius, you were up next. What message do we have for you? The mutable fire sign of the zodiac. We're unafraid to shoot for the stars. big ideas, big picture in our heads, and willing to learn everything that we can in order to achieve it. There's the centaur of the zodiac, you know, half horse, half human. So we might be a little bit weird. We might be a little bit enthusiastic, too enthusiastic for some people, and really optimistic. And sometimes we have to be optimistic in order to, you know, make it to where we want to go, even if things are not working out our way. There, I just kind of threw the cards, which is why this doesn't work all the time. Mutable fire, Sagittarius, what is up for you with the Lenormand deck? You still don't want a fan as well as like most of my tarot decks. This one, and we're gonna go with this one right here. Even the backs of this, like, you'll just like appreciate the simplicity of the backs with the beauty of it, the colors and everything. I'm loving this deck. Like, it's just, the more I work with it, the more I am loving what it shares. So what do we have? The garden, the woman, and the bouquet. I like how the garden is right there and the bouquet is after. So, you know, connecting with that feminine energy. You know, you can create that bouquet. You can literally go in the garden and pick flowers and make a bouquet, if that is your prerogative and you want to do it. 20 is the garden right here, and where is it? Right here on the card. Community, teamwork, networking, and socializing. Sagittarius, if you want to achieve some goals, the best way to do it is to network. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone in order to like collaborate with other people. You know, the saying, we're better together, that's what the garden is telling me. Don't be afraid. Like, if there's some kind of like networking thing or some party or some time of groups of people getting together in order to like share their businesses and stuff, go for it. Go to it. Be confident in yourself and believe in yourself. You know, this is personal for me because I've got the Sagittarius thing right there. And I see this on Facebook all the time in the Facebook events and stuff where these like small businesses are coming together and they're collaborating and they're like sharing their stores and their businesses and stuff like that. And I'm always afraid to go to them. And this garden says, go for it. You know, if you want to make your garden bloom, if you want your business to take off, you have to put yourself out there. Woman, 29, as we said earlier, because we've had her before, we've seen her before, is femininity, yin energy, intuitive force. You know, when you go there and you trust your intuition, you connect with that feminine side, you know, you help others connect with their feminine sides. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid to be a little bit different. Wave that freak flag and just be yourself and believe in your business and what you're working. That's when you're going to create beauty. That's when you're going to find success with your business. Or whatever it is you want to get blooming. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be true to who you are and be confident as you share and collaborate with other people with your ideas. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever you set that arrow to, be willing to share it with the world and trust yourself in that feminine side so you can trust your emotions, your intuition. There we have bouquet. Bouquet is gift, flattery, beauty, and harmony. You know, flatter yourself. Be flattering to other people, you know. Tell them they have a nice, their shirt's awesome. Tell them they look really pretty today, or that you love that color on them, you know? Just different things to make other people smile and be happy. They're going to be more open to your ideas. They might even share gifts with you. But your personality and your presence at these places, when you're not afraid to just be yourself and share that light that's within you, that's going to be the gift to other people. So you have what it takes, Sagittarius. Don't doubt yourself. Like, be willing to go out there and network with others and collaborate and just share your gifts with the world. And you're going to be able to get gifts and everything in return. I love that message. And the fact that it's my son, I might be a little bit biased, but I really, really, really like that message. Okay, who's up next? We're going to shuffle the cards a little bit. Over halfway now, so we'll see who's up next. That's a little bit of that. Knock 3 times. And who do we have next? My little bag is getting empty, so we'll see. There we have it. Capricorn. Capricorn is the goatfish, and we have a picture of a goatfish right there, don't we? Sort of. Yes, I might have it upside down. I don't think I do. No, there's Capricorn. It's a little bit hard to see on the thing because it's so shiny. I love these. They're so cool, and they sound so awesome, don't they? There we are, Capricorn. Now, when it comes to creative signs of the Zodiac, you're right there with Virgo, Capricorn, and I'm so fortunate when it comes to my own life. My mother is the Virgo, my father is the Capricorn, and together they can absolutely create anything. My dad told my mom before I was born that if she could draw her dream house, because she's a really good artist, he could build it for her. And to this day, that is the house that they live in. And he actually built it. I mean, he had help with it too, but it's with his own 2 hands. Anything that that man wants to create, he can. I had a friend where I work with in a restaurant once that told me on his day off that he built a radio out of a pop can or a soda can. I don't know what you call it. But I mean, who would know how to do that? That's a Capricorn for you. They can take literal garbage and create something out of it. Their astrological connection to the tarot is the devil, but the devil spelled backwards is lived, and they really know how to create a life that they truly want to live. They know how to create an existence on this earthly plane to create the lives that they really want to live. I repeated myself there. Okay, Capricorn. What is in the Lenormand for you? This one. This one is the one calling to me here. Then this one's kind of like, hey, I could be picked. And this one right here. So we've got the cards. For your cardinal earth sign of Capricorn, what do we have? Book, moon, and clouds. Okay, so the book is one of my favorite Lenormand cards. This is all about knowledge and wisdom and finding that knowledge and wisdom. According to the keywords right there is knowledge. So I'm getting better at this because there is the knowledge right there is the key word. Learning, secret, and research. If you want to create something, learn everything that you can about it. Now, one thing I've learned about the zodiac signs, I've read this before, is the zodiac sign behind your zodiac sign is the one that you're most comfortable with, whereas the zodiac sign in front of your zodiac sign is the one that you might have to work harder to achieve. So we're going to focus on that knowledge and that learning aspect of the book. And like when I mentioned Sagittarius, like I think I did mention this, that we are the sign that loves to learn the most. So get into those books, read everything that you can, learn everything that you can, research what you want to create, and you're going to be able to create something amazing. There's the moon. The moon also came up for Taurus. Remember that back there, 3 and 2, 5 connected to the Hierophant. Taurus energy with the moon kind of connects to Capricorn energy, you know, earthly. You know how to create that comfortable earth. And Capricorn, you are, like I said, the most creative sign of the zodiac. So whatever you want to create in this earthly existence, trust that you have what it takes to create it. There is the moon, intuition, illusion, imagination, sensitivity, subjectivity. So really going past those illusions, trusting that you have what it takes to succeed by trusting your intuition. You know, those Capricorns out there that I know personally that can create things, they didn't have all the answers yet, but they learned what they could and they applied that to make their dreams a reality. If your dream is to build a house for your loved one, if your dream is to make a radio of something random, I think there also, you know, there's clocks made out of potatoes and stuff. Whatever you want to do, whatever dream that you have that ability to achieve it. Now we have the clouds at the end, and the clouds are confusion, insecurity, doubt, and illusion. So both of those, the moon and the clouds, have that illusion. So, you know, the more we let those illusions overcome us, the more we let those illusions overwhelm us, the more we doubt our abilities to create. So look past that illusion, look past those clouds, find clarity within your mind and clarity within yourself, and look past that confusion. You have what it takes to succeed. You know, that doubt is what's going to hold you back. But when you trust yourself and you're willing to learn from your mistakes or your past or the experiences that didn't work out the way you wanted, then you gain that ability to make your dreams a reality. So anything, Capricorn, anything you want to create, anything you want to do, believe you have what it takes to do it, and you can, and be willing to learn, and don't doubt yourself. Yes, that is the message from the cards, Capricorn. So we're going to move right along, set that one aside, do our little shake, shake, shake of the cards, and then knock 3 times, and see who is up next. Who do we have? Pisces. Pisces is up next. There is the dual fish right there. Yeah, mutable water. That, like Scorpio, can get very, very, very emotional, but they're also some of the most talented. You guys, I mean, if you're watching this and you're Pisces, you are some of the most talented people in the zodiac. Whatever you want to do, you can listen to your heart. When it comes to the tarot, I think you have the best 3 minor arcana cards connected to each of your decans. You have the 8, 9, and 10 of cups. So you have that. You're not afraid to leave behind what no longer emotionally serves you. You're not afraid to, like, you have the power to make your wishes come true. The 9 of cups is like the most positive card of the minor arcana, and there's that happy family card as the 3rd decan of Pisces, which means that you make others happy. You deserve to make yourself happy as well. So what comes up for you, Pisces? There's this one, this one. I want that one, yes. And this one. I feel like it might be upside down because it's not got the yellow on the top. And I did kind of flip the cards over earlier and like flipped them, throw them all over the place, so that's probably why. There's the clouds, the confusion and doubt and insecurities. Don't doubt yourself. Make those commitments that feel right to you and choose the path that feels right to you. That's the immediate look that I see with these 3 cards. You know, we met the clouds just a moment ago with Capricorn, labeled 6, which relates to confusion, insecurity, doubts, and illusions. You know, that ocean of emotion, those doubts that you have can hold you back when you're afraid of commitment, when you don't believe in yourself. You know, the commitment, the ring is union, promise, commitment, and contracts. You know, if you want to make those contracts, you want to make that commitment, and you want to make a promise to yourself that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, then you have to clear that confusion, clear that doubt, and believe in yourself. You know, just like the clouds in the sky separate and find that sun and that shine, you can too. You're the one that can, like the one related to the wish card of the tarot. You have that ability to whatever you commit yourself to, you can achieve it. And that leaves you with crossroads right there. Crossroads, according to my little keywords right here, are free will, deliberation, opportunity, and choices. Whatever choice you want to make, whatever commitment you want to make, the choice is yours, Pisces, wherever you want to go. Do not let doubt hinder your ability to make the choice that feels right to you, to help you create a life that you truly love and enjoy. You can do anything, Pisces, just as everybody else, anybody that's watching this, you can do anything that you set your mind to, and the choice is always yours because you have that free will and ability to commit to whatever feels right to you as long as you leave that doubt and insecurity behind. So go Pisces. That was extremely positive. I like that message. Okay, we're moving right along because I've kept your time too much, you know. We're trying to do these quick. We're trying to get these through so you get these empowering and uplifting messages as you embark on the path ahead and what you want to achieve. I'm kind of sad so far. The one card that I wanted to share with you, which you'll see in the walkthrough that I put in the link below if you want to watch it. Like there's one card here that I just, it connects so well with me. It looks just like someone I know. But I'm talking about the cat in this deck. Yes, this Lenormand deck has a cat. I'll see if it comes up. Cat is like the dog when it comes to loyalty, you know. Being loyal to self as well as others. So who is up next? Oh yeah, there we have the knock. And we have right there Aquarius. Can you see that right there? The water bearer, the fixed air, the I'm weird and proud. Do not make me go to Walmart or a busy place. I won't be happy, but I want to make the world a happier and better place while I'm here. Aquarius is my personal favorite zodiac sign of the zodiac. They have the weird and proud, the innovative, original thinkers. And, you know, the fixed mind, they have those strong minds that can help them achieve anything, that can help you achieve anything, Aquarius. Don't doubt yourself. Like, there's all these signs and all these zodiac signs, and I just keep going back to that, don't doubt yourself. Okay, what's coming up for you, Aquarius? There. And that one just like, hey, but you can't really see that. This one. And this one. This one is the one that's calling to me. So we have those 3. Set the keywords aside for a moment, because I refer to those. So this is definitely out of my comfort zone because I can't do it as well as tarot, but I'm learning. Abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, woman, and crossroads. So we have that crossroads just like Pisces had. The choice is always yours to make, Aquarius, whatever you want to achieve. If you want to find abundance, because there is the fish, then you have to listen to your heart a little bit more. Because the more that you love what you do, the more it's not going to feel like work, and the more it's going to be able to help you achieve it. The woman, that relates to yin energy, as we talked about before. Let me find it on the keywords right there again. Yin femininity, yin energy. Intuitive force. Trust your intuition. Trust those emotions. That's going to lead you to that abundance that you deserve, the abundance that you desire. Because fixed mind, a lot of times you lead with logic. I always relate Aquarius to the King of Swords, the card astrologically connected to Aquarius in the, well, it's one of them. But there's whole videos, you know, on my channel of like different zodiac or cards related to the zodiac signs. But the fixed air sign of the zodiac, you're the King of Swords for the first 2 deacons, and that King of Swords, I relate that to the Vulcans of the Star Trek universe. So you lead with logic in almost everything that you do. You always let logic lead, and that's really important in life. But in order to find what you love to do, then you have to make the choice to listen to your heart as well. So that woman in the middle says, trust your intuition, trust that inner voice, trust your heart and that feminine side of yourselves to make the choice make the choice that you love to do. The more you focus on what you love to do, the more you're going to find the abundance that you deserve, Aquarius. So believe in yourself, trust that intuition, listen to your emotions and your heart, and make the choice that feels right to you. Aquarius is complete. Shuffle the deck. We're almost there. We're almost there. Look, we have most of them in here. And I think, yes, there's only 2 left. What is it? Aries? Aries, and who am I forgetting? Maybe that'll still... No, I really, as I shuffle these, I don't remember who I'm forgetting. I'm very sorry to whatever zodiac sign that I'm not thinking of right now, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it because there's only 12 in there, and we'll get to them. Leo. There we go. I actually had to sit silently for a second so I could say it and actually think of it. Leo, we haven't seen you yet. So we have Cardinal Fire and Fixed Fire to still get to. Okay. Got them shuffled. Knock 3 times. Who is up next? There it is. Leo, you are not last. You are next to last when it comes to this. And as I said, it was extremely random, so there's nothing personal. You watched me. Pulled them out of there. I didn't know what was going to come up. Fixed Fire, Leo. Leo is the showman of the zodiac. You know, you're not afraid to stand on a stage and show the world what you're made of. I always like to point out 2 really, really popular bands that everybody knows. Def Leppard, that's my husband's favorite band. The lead singer, Joe Elliott's birthday is in Leo season. I don't remember the exact day. And everybody knows Rolling Stones, whether you hate them, love or hate them. Rolling Stones has been around forever, and they're still making music and still dancing. Mick Jagger, the front man for Rolling Stones, you know, he's not afraid to show the world what he's made of. He's not afraid to shake his butt on a stage. So Leo, whatever you're passionate about, you know, don't be afraid to show the world what you're made of. Okay, what cards want to come up for Leo? You see this blue right here on this one? I don't know why. That's someone calling to me. So we've got that one, and that one. Set them aside. What do we have? Mice, tree, and woman. This is the different woman. We haven't seen her yet. Not everything is black and white. I don't know why. That's what that dress is saying to me. Also, Beetlejuice vibes majorly coming from this dress and this woman. So, you know, I wouldn't mind having a dress like that. Okay, mice. Mice is 23 of the Lenormand, and it's difficulty, loss, theft, damages, and stress. Okay, those times, Leo, when you stood on a stage and maybe you weren't appreciated, or you stood for what you believed in, what you're passionate about, and other people just weren't resonating with it, didn't believe in it and stuff. It might have made you doubt yourself. It might have made you feel like you couldn't achieve what you want to achieve. That was the difficulty. You know, it stole your confidence, and that might have damaged or caused you stress. But that tree that follows, remember that tree? If you've watched this entire video, I appreciate you. But that tree, we learned what that was. It was the keywords was health, growth, ancestry, and the past. So those experiences and those struggles and those things that stressed you out in the past, learn from them. Learn from those experiences. And then the woman's 29. We've seen her a few times. She has that same energy, but you know, she's got a little bit different kind of opinions, different kind of thoughts. She's true to who she is. She's got Beetlejuice vibes. You know, if you're weird, a little bit different, and that's what you're passionate about, don't be afraid to share that. Maybe the experience of the past and the troubles of the past made you doubt yourself, but when you learn from those experiences and you learn from your past and you have compassion and empathy for yourself as well, then you can move forward and you can create anything. I love how often this woman is coming up in all of these because it shows the emotional side of life. And the more you focus on what makes your heart sing, the more you focus on your emotions, then the more you're going to create a life that you truly love and enjoy. Woman, as I said, is femininity, yin energy, intuitive force. The more you learn, the stronger your intuition becomes, Leo. So trust yourself. Learn from those experiences that caused you doubt and insecurities and stress. Learn from them so that you can move forward, so you can change your life for the better and transform it into one you love. You know, having compassion for yourself and trusting that intuition to lead you forward. You're the showman of the zodiac. So show the world what you're capable of by learning from those experiences of your past. We've made it. We've made it to the last, yet the first. I love how this worked. Like, how cool is that? Because almost all of these kind of connect to the like when you do the zodiac reading and stuff, a lot of them start with Aries. The whole zodiac wheel, spring, begins with Aries, and yet in this, the powers that be, as I did this, said, Aries, you are up last. So do we save the best for last? Maybe, because Aries is the cardinal fire sign of the zodiac, the one that's not afraid to start something new, to be the trailblazer. That was the word I was looking for earlier. You have the ram right there, you know, not afraid to start anything, to go for anything. I was lucky and fortunate enough to have a sibling that was Aries. March 24th, he was killed in a car accident. About by this point it's like 16 years ago, and his birthday is coming up, so it's kind of like a little bit difficult for me. But there was nobody I've ever met that just had his ability to inspire others and had this confidence. He drove too fast, hence the car accident probably, and just that light was diminished way too early. And you guys, anything, Aries, whatever you want to do, wherever that fire leads you, not only can you achieve it, but you inspire others and you pave the way for the world. So all you Aries out there, it's almost your season at the making of this video, so don't doubt yourself. Let that fire lead you and inspire the world in the process. Okay, let's see what the message has for you, Aries. Certainly not least, but definitely last in this video, and then I'll send you all on your way. Again, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or whatever you want to watch. If all of these made sense, there was a common theme through here. You know, not being afraid to go after your dreams. There is house. House is labeled 4, strong foundation, which totally makes sense as the house. House is family, stability, safety, and tradition. I know Aries, a lot of times, like, you break out of tradition. You know, you want to go out, you want to move forth, you want to take your ideas and run with them, and there's nothing wrong with that. But appreciate that house and that stability that you have. That fire is a stability within you as well, but that family that you have, that love that you have, that house, and that strong foundation that you've created for yourself, you know, appreciate that before you learn from it, before you move forward. The more you appreciate what you have, the more you're going to find to appreciate moving forward. 4 is followed by 7 and the snake, danger, deceit, ambition, and seduction. You know, that ambition, again, I spoke about that earlier. That's what I want to focus on. You know, there's going to be danger. There's going to be people out there that deceive you. But when you believe in yourself and you're ambitious and you go after your dreams, then anything is possible. There's that 7. It relates to overcoming obstacles that lead you to success. If you want success, then you have to overcome those dangers and those obstacles. You have to learn from your experiences and everything that you do. And that ability to do that ability to let that fire and be fire lead and lead you to wherever you want to be, that shows that ability to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Yes, there's going to be danger. Yes, there's going to be seductive things at times. When you believe in yourself and you face that danger with confidence by appreciating everything that you have and overcoming the obstacles that stand in your way, then you lead to that rider, you lead to news, message, arrival, and speed. You know, that arrival, that news, that message, be that message to yourself. Take action on your ideas. Believe in your ideas. You know, the rider's kind of looking all of this way, all of these experiences, appreciate them. You know, you're the speedy one of the zodiac. You're the one that can pave the way for others and inspire others. You're the cardinal fire. You bring spring alive. You can do anything, and that fire is what's going to lead you there. You know, be confident in yourself. Communicate with yourself. Ride your chariot wherever you want to go. I was going to say ride yourself, but in a way, you know, when you trust yourself and you're confident in yourself and you feel that strong foundation within and you're not afraid of the danger, the obstacles that's going to stand in your way, and you learn from your experiences and you have that ambition to go after what you want, then you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You're driving yourself there, wherever you want to go, whatever you're passionate about. Believe that you can achieve it and appreciate that stability and that strong foundation that you have in your life. That is your message, Aries. That is your message. Every single sign of the zodiac. This was so fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it empowered you and inspired you and made you believe in yourself and your ideas and everything. The making of this video, but it doesn't really matter when you're watching this. Whenever you're watching this, trust that you have what it takes to succeed. Overcome those obstacles by learning from the experiences of your past, you know, and applying that knowledge to the path ahead. And you can achieve anything that you set your sights on. Can I actually get this back in the box? There we go. The Pocket Lenormand, created by Wiser Tarot, Wiser Books, Red Wheel, and you've got the simple daily divination there. So those were very, very simple messages. And like I said, I stepped out of my comfort zone a lot, quite a lot there, because I don't know the Lenormand that well, but I hope that it inspires you to be unafraid to step out of your comfort zone as well. You know, try making a YouTube video, try sharing your light and everything with the world. Any personal readings that you might be interested in, contact me by commenting on this video, message me on the socials, or book one directly on my website. I can and will do Lenormand messages. Lenormand readings if you're interested in that. We'll talk more about that if you communicate with me and contact me about it. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll put a link in the description below where you can purchase this awesome deck for yourself. I'll put Mystic Midnight Oracle's contact information, her Instagram account down there in the link in the description below too. So you can contact her. I don't know if she has any more of these in stock, but they're so cool. She's got the tarot coins, she's got the astrology coins, she's got days of the week, days of the month, the Sabbats, the seasons. It's just really cool. Even the time of the day. So like it was just really fun to work with and a cool connection. But as always, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next one.